Hello, NAPO community. I'm your president, Mindy Cotting. This is my monthly president's message, although I am giving you two every month nowadays. So hopefully you're staying more informed. I wanted to, before I bring out my guest today, who I know you're dying to figure out who it is, I am very pleased to tell you that the board had a meeting last Thursday. In addition to the meeting that we had just recently, we were all together in Long Beach at conference. But just wanted to let you know, sort of behind the scenes peek on what the board has been working on. For those of you who have been following these messages and or you attended Summit in Long Beach and you heard me talking about sort of the big changes that are coming, well, the work is happening right now and those are coming very soon. So I just wanted to let you know the board is taking steps to improve the value of membership and reduce barriers to our members' access to benefits. And there's going to be a very significant change coming that will be announced on my next month's President's Message. So make sure you tune in. We are also adopting an expansion of our code of conduct for NAPO to include a professional conduct policy. Hopefully, we're going to start elevating the conversation and just take steps to ensure that the spaces where we come together as a community and have a dialogue are positive and constructive, and they feel pleasant to be there and to be a part of our community so that everybody feels like they have an equal voice. And then I also wanted to just update you. So we've been telling you for the past couple months, we've been in this big project with XYZ Consulting. For those of you who saw the message a couple months ago, I had Sarah Sladek here, and she was talking about their process and what we were doing with NAPO. And we have just received the final review of their plan. It's just been revealed last week to our stakeholders and our staff and our board. And we are now starting the first year implementation plan. We have already begun. And again, we'll be announcing some more things to come for that. So stay tuned for that. It's very, very exciting. I'm here to tell you, I know what's going on and you all are going to be thrilled. So without further ado, I wanted to welcome my guest today. So for those of you who weren't able to attend NAPO Summit this year, you all know we have a very prestigious award that we give annually to one of our members. And we have asked the Founders Award winner, Wendy Bulio, who's also a board colleague of mine, to join me today because she is our Founders Award winner. So Wendy, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. It's really fun.
And I'm thrilled to talk about the Founders Award, and also you've been in some of these conversations in the boardroom. So I'm eager to also hear sort of your thoughts at the tail end of your board term, right? So you're in your final month of serving on NAPO's board, and just, how that journey has been for you and where you think NAPO is headed next. Like, what are you taking away from your experience, and what excites you about the future of NAPO?
Yeah, that's so great. All right. Is that my first question? Because I could talk about that for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been such an honor. It's been such an honor to serve on the board. It really is so amazing to be in the room where it happens and be able to contribute on a real strategic level to this association that I love so much. And, I feel like a lot of the work that I participated in on the board level was really setting us up for this moment to be able to kind of take this exciting next step with XYZ University. We worked on the management company change with hiring our executive director, Jolene, and really kind of shoring up our structure so that we were really poised to now take on this exciting work. And I'm so passionate about connecting people who are interested in becoming a part of this industry. And so it's really exciting to hear what XYZ is discovering and suggesting for us. I can't wait to see what happens.
I know. Yay. I'm so excited too. It's a really interesting time in the association. We're experiencing a big shift, which is exciting and scary and, daunting and all the things.
Yeah. I mean, I think my big takeaway is that it's all of our jobs as NAPO members to create this inclusive and welcoming environment where everyone feels like they belong and that they're part of it. And that's always been my mentality. When I meet people who are members of NAPO, who aren't members of NAPO, I'm talking about the community that we have here and why that's important to me, no matter where I am in my career. I mean, it's still as important to me now as a veteran as it was when I got started. And I just think getting everyone on board to understand that their role that we're all going to play in creating this change is super exciting.
Yeah, getting everybody in the pool. Well said. Well said. Um, so I didn't bring you here to talk about that. So sorry for that curveball, but you handled it beautifully
Oh,
as always.
great.
But congratulations on receiving the Founders Award this year.
Thank you.
Yes. So this is a huge honor. I just want to give, for maybe as someone who's watching who's not familiar with the Founders Award, I just wanted to sort of go over what that award means. So in the spirit of NAPO's founders, the Founders Award is presented to a NAPO member or a group of NAPO members acting in concert for outstanding innovation, inspiration, and creativity, both within and outside of the field of professional organizing and productivity consulting. This award is actually you are nominated, and then there is a membership vote. So you were chosen by NAPO's members. So of course, congratulations. And what did it feel like to be nominated?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really special award for that reason. I mean, one thing I love about NAPO is that we are so collaborative and it's not a competitive environment. So I was nominated by, frankly, people that I compete with in my market, but they're good friends. They're people that I have gotten to know. We've built our businesses over the years together and have supported each other through things like a pandemic and still continue to support each other to this day. So it's so extra special to be recognized by people that, I respect and admire so much. So yeah, it was very flattering. And I am very much I said this in my social media post when I put it out. I was like, I'm very much a champion of other people. I tend to deflect praise and say, oh, someone will say great job. And I'll say, oh, thank you. And it was, team effort. I'm very quick to talk about all the other people that support and contribute and make it possible. So I really tried to just take the moment and appreciate the recognition, which is not my typical MO. So yeah, it felt really very flattering.
Wonderful. Well deserved.
Thank you.
And so what does this award mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it was really, the other special part of this was that it was given at Summit, which is, where NAPO was founded. And what it just felt I felt very connected to our association in a different way this year. So, I mean, for me, it was an acknowledgement of how I have connected with everybody over the years and really tried to build this industry in a one-to-one way and to make members feel special and welcome, and visitors and guests and people that are thinking about the industry. I'm very much a connector of people. And so it was nice to be recognized for that and have that be sort of the spirit of where we're going with our work with XYZ. That's what I think is important about building this NAPO community. And so I feel like I've done that a lot over the years. And so it just felt really special to be recognized for that effort this year.
Nice. And so for the colleagues who are watching who don't know you, tell us where your business is located. Tell us about your business. What's it called? What's it look like? And what do you focus on?
Yeah, thanks. So after some rebranding and things over the years, the business is now called Wendy Bulio Consulting, and we're located in Greater Boston. I have a fantastic team of professional organizers and move managers. So we do residential organizing, we do move management, and we do some productivity consulting as well. And I was just looking at my team and realized I think, are the most credentialed team in the Boston area. We have multiple CPOs on our team. We have somebody who's a CPO CD from the Institute for Challenging Disorganization. So we do a lot with chronically disorganized clients. We have our SMMC from NASM, and it's just, I think the difference for our team is that we're very invested in professional development and keeping up with our skills, and credentialing is really important to us. So I feel really lucky to be surrounded by amazing people that love the work that we do. And we've been at it for I've been in business about 17 years.
Awesome. And how big is your team?
I have 7 employees.
Fantastic. That's so inspiring to hear about your growth and your commitment to professional development. It's like, I'm like, you're speaking my language. I know you and I talked in the past about, the value of investing in professional development for our teams. And we share that value. So it's amazing to see that really contributing to the growth and success of your business.
I mean, I get calls all the time because we're credentialed. People are looking for that. And it really builds that confidence amongst my team members too. So it's not just me that holds those credentials. Each person kind of defines their path and is encouraged to pursue that. So,
nice.
Yeah.
So how did you originally find NAPO and get involved?
So I am of the clean sweep generation. So I, whatever year, 2007, I guess, I was working in marketing and advertising, and I had a ridiculous commute and long hours. And the show was popular at the time. And I remember watching it and going, oh, people get paid to do this. Amazing. And my husband was encouraging me to start my own business. So I found NAPO New England and went to a new organizer workshop. And there were, I don't know, like 30 people in the room trying to find out about the industry. And I remember saying to the veterans who were teaching, is there enough business for everybody? Like, it seems like there's a lot of people here. I just didn't have a sense of like the business opportunity or the scope or like how many people needed help. And I remember them saying, yeah, there's plenty of business. And so I fell into it that way, got involved right away at the chapter level, and here we are.
Nice. Yeah. So that was 2007, you mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah. Long tenure in the industry and many contributions to NAPO over those years. So you've learned a lot, I'm sure, in your journey. So what advice do you have for people or for someone who's watching who's just starting out?
Yeah, this is going to sound cliche because I feel like a lot of volunteer leaders will say this, but truly getting involved made all the difference for my business. And it's why I'm here today, receiving this award and having all the success that I'm reaping now. And there are lots of small ways you can volunteer and lots of big ways you can volunteer, but getting connected. And I'm a big believer in, if you're part of a group or part of a community or part of an association, you've got to give. You can't just expect to get. I mean, it's very much like you get out of it what you put into it. And so find a way to get involved. It really gives you an opportunity to build meaningful relationships with colleagues that will result in business referrals or maybe an award nomination that you weren't expecting 17 years later.
And you can leverage that award in your marketing forevermore.
Right. It did get a lot of traction. It's been great.
Deservedly so. It's such an amazing feather in your cap. So what is next for you, Wendy?
Well, I'm sad to be wrapping up my board term. I'll be honest. It's been such an amazing opportunity for me to contribute. That said, I'm actually, ready for a little break. I really am focusing on business development, growing more business, growing my team a little bit, and just, really trying to shore things up on the home front a little bit and get some systems in place. It's been great to contribute to NAPO, but it's definitely, time for me to focus a little bit on getting our own house in order a little bit.
Understood. Well,
but I'll be back.
Yes. I mean, you're not going anywhere. Well, I know. Best of luck in the next chapter of your journey. Thank you for all of your service and hard work on behalf of NAPO and its members and its leaders. We are better for the work that you have done. And I can't wait to hear what your next big thing is going to be, Wendy. But congratulations.
Thank you. And Mindy, seriously, thank you for your brave leadership and for pushing us out of our comfort zone and into this next chapter for NAPO. I'm so excited to see what happens next.
Me too. And that's an excellent way to end our conversation. Just as a reminder, NAPO family, we are going to be rolling out some pretty significant changes and exciting news going forward for the next several months. So please, please, please keep an eye on your emails, read your NAPO to do, watch these videos, check in on point, make sure that you are staying connected with the community so that you are getting the latest and greatest information, because I guarantee you there's going to be something that comes across the airwaves that's going to have a direct impact for you and that might open up a whole new host of benefits for you that you might not have explored. So thank you, Wendy. Thank you to all of you who tune in every month. It's a pleasure to be working for you. And we will meet again here, same time, same place next month. Thanks so much, NAPO. I'm your president, Mindy Gotting.